Hello family and friends, it's Kim here again at Hancock Homesteading Gardens. And after I got finished with the grocery haul, I found another little package that was laying in here on the dining room table, and I wanted to share it with you. I found an ornament for myself. I'm hoping you can see that. It's a sled. I'll give you a close-up later on. And it just brought back so many memories that I had to get it. When I was a child, we lived in a very small town, Centertown, Missouri, which is kind of in mid-Missouri, about an hour from the Ozarks. And the best thing about this town was that it was very small. It only had like 270 people. So, you know, everyone kind of knew everyone. But also it had two huge hills and that we could use for sledding. Now, one of the hills was actually a main road that kind of went through the middle of town. But a couple of times during the winter, they would actually rope this hill off. They'd put a rope at the top, a rope at the bottom, so that us kids could go sledding down this huge hill. And, you know, there was ways that the traffic could divert around it. But anyway, so they, you know, they would have like sledding parties, and the parents would be there to supervise, and they'd have cocoa and they'd have cookies, and we just would have the best time. Now, the other hill that we had in Centertown was kind of on the edge of Centertown, and it wasn't a main thoroughway. So we could actually use that road anytime we wanted. And we kids would just have to be cautious, you know, watch for cars. And, you know, the cars kind of knew that a lot of the times the kids would be sledding, and so they would try to avoid that road if they could. And, you know, everyone was just careful. And so we would use that road. I think my sweater is blending into my throat, so here, let me get that down. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. I want you to be able to see me. Okay. So I just saw the sled, and all those memories just came flooding back about what a good time I had as a child growing up in this small town. Well, one of the neat things about being a child too was that we had a large Saint Bernard. His name was Barney. You know, who would have guessed? But anyway, yeah, his name was Barney the Saint Bernard, and you know, he was so friendly, and he just, you know, he pretty well stayed home, but he kind of followed us around town. And so when we would go sledding, he'd follow us down to the hill, to the sledding hill. And it was so funny because when any of us kids that belonged to our family, like me and my sister and my younger brother, when we would go down, he would actually chase us down the hill. And then when we would fall off our sleds, he would lay on top of us like it was his job to protect us. I mean, if you think about it, that is kind of what Saint Bernards are inbred to do, you know, to help survivors, you know. And it was just so funny because, you know, we go sliding down this hill, and as soon as we'd fall off, we'd have this great big huge dog on top of us that would be going like, get off, Barney, get off. We're okay. But anyway, yeah, those are just the best childhood memories. I tell you, if I could do anything else again, I would want to go sledding again. When I was a young adult, I think I was maybe 23, I moved up here to Monroe City, which is in northern Missouri, and we just don't have hills up here. And everything's pretty well flat, you know, and especially not big enough hills to sled down. So, yeah, but I would love to go sledding again. And I probably would bust some bones. I don't know. Maybe I'm insulated enough that I wouldn't, but who knows. But, oh my goodness, this sled just brought back so many memories. So I just had to get it for myself. So I'm going to put that there. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and share just a few more of my favorite ornaments. Now this one here, this set of ornaments I'm going to share is kind of a set. They're wooden ornaments that were painted by the local, I think, high school students, and then they were sold at a craft bazaar there that they had in the school. And this one we got first. No, this one we got first because they have the dates on the back. That's how I know. So the year after John and I were married in 1986, the year after that, 1987, is when we had the snowmen painted for us. And it has our names on it. And then the following year, when we went back to the high school craft bazaar, we got the barn that says the Hancocks. And that same year was the year that our son was born. So we got him a wooden tractor, and it has his name on it, Paul Austin. And both of these we got in 1988. And then later on, when my daughter was born in 1991, we bought this one for her. And then in 1993, we got the rocking horse for Katie. And I had always wished that this rocking horse was red because all of our other ornaments are red. But they didn't have red, and it was really cute. But it has First Christmas, 93, and then it has her name, Catherine Elizabeth. So those are the wooden ornaments that each one of us hang up our own ornament every year. I'll usually hang up the snowman, and Joan will hang up the barn. And then another ornament I wanted to share was this one. And this is a Santa Claus that my brother had brought back from one of his mission trips. And I just always thought it was kind of neat. And then this one here, this ornament here, is a quilted ornament that I bought this year on my trip to Pennsylvania with my sister when we had gone out to Amish country. And it's quilted. I'm hoping you all can see those. And so, yeah, I want to share that one with you. And then, you guys remember I was telling the story of St. Nicholas? Well, St. Nicholas was a Catholic bishop. So I have this little ornament here to remind me of St. Nicholas. And then I have this little ornament, which is also a version of St. Nicholas. But this version is kind of the Santa Claus version of him. So I wanted to share those with you tonight. Yeah, well, I'm pretty tired from my long day, but I just wanted to take a minute to share those childhood memories and stories and these handful of ornaments here. So I hope that everyone's having a good holiday season and that everyone's getting prepared and ready for the big events. So, all right, well, this is Kim at Hancock Homestead Garden saying if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to know more about our homestead and what we do on it, please subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye for now. It is a sled. Can you all see that? There we go. Okay.